This is going to be a completely spoiler review. So if you haven't seen the movie yet, don't watch this video. Go watch it and then come back whenever you're free. What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the Moss Bergeron YouTube channel. I'm Moss, and always I'm joined by Foz. And we got somebody, we don't got Nuss today, but we got somebody new. Everyone, yo, say what's up to Nisa. Yo, shout out. Brum, brum, brum.
Hey,
Yeah, so Nisa's, yeah, she's part of the crew too, another cousin. You know, we got the multiverse of cousins, really. We just keep coming out of the woodshed. But yeah, today, guys, we are here today with our reaction, review, commentary, everything to Black Panther 2, Wakanda Forever. Oh, this is a new thing now. This is a new thing now for Talokan.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
Oh yeah! I figured
remember
people will be doing that like after.
Talokan, bro. But yeah, I just want to say first things first before we start off, yo, shout out to Chadwick Boseman, yo, rest in peace. It did feel different without him in the movie, but they kind of did like a really good job, kind of like honoring his like memory.
Yeah, the little montage.
Yeah, they had the two montages, the one at the opening with all of the
Well, I didn't see the opening.
Oh, yeah, you guys were like.
Anyway.
I think I missed it too. Like, what was it? It just it was him, right, for the Marvel.
Yeah, so like the Marvel like montage they do before the movies, it was just him, which I like that. And then yeah, it was cool. Oh, before we continue, this is gonna be a completely spoiler review. So if you haven't seen the movie yet, don't watch this video. Go watch it and then come back whenever you're free. But there's too much for us to talk about for us to do a non-spoiler portion of the video, then a spoiler. So we're just gonna do a full spoiler review. So if you haven't seen it, this is your warning. Come back when you have seen the movie. But yeah, we rolled out squad deep for this movie.
20 minutes.
Come back, or 3 hours after you see this movie.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh my god. Bro.
It was a long movie, but I kind of understand why. I kind of understand why. I understand why they had to do it. Because they needed to, like, they couldn't.
I just don't like it.
Yeah, it did feel a little bit too long, but I understand why they had to do it at 3 hours, just because they couldn't rush all of the grieving processes that they experienced over the movie.
Right, I get it. Yeah, and like Shuri's story as well.
Yeah.
They couldn't.
And they really needed to they needed to really give her time to develop into the character, especially filling in Chadwick Boseman as Black Panther. Spoiler, because like Shuri is the new Black Panther.
I mean, I sorry to cut you. I keep
it's okay.
No, it's just like in movies, like you don't see like slow growth like that.
Yeah.
Or just growth shown in like very slow shots or whatever. I don't know. Like it's pretty different.
It was different, and especially seeing Shuri come from the first movie, just like a completely comedic side character, to her having to fully jump into being the serious main character. Yeah. And like she did keep a little bit of her comedic aspects, but she was fully a serious character in this movie, which was crazy.
And she was just like serious, just like
for
business. Like,
I think that mostly because of what happened in the middle of the movie, where her mom died, and it's kind of what like it was the straw that broke.
At that?
I don't know, because he didn't want to like.
I don't want to spoil it, but like I did the disclaimer earlier, so I don't know why I'm so scared to like spoil stuff. But
I forgot the mom's name.
Queen Ramonda.
Right.
But it was kind of crazy because like.
Beginning. Why are we going like in the middle of the?
Well, no, because this was like a brief kind of like a brief thing, and then we'll break it down. But it was just. That was the straw that broke the camel's back, because she already was in denial of mourning her brother, because she didn't want to do the ceremonial burning of the clothes or whatever, and then and then it's just
no. I have to admit that scene made me cry.
Wait, which one?
The scene where her mom died, and she was like saying. She is a piece of my heart. Like
oh yeah.
Oh my god, that I just like I
Yeah,
was like
no.
choking back, and then I just let it go. I was just like,
Yeah.
Dang.
and Sylvia heard me,
Oh.
and Butch heard me, and they looked at me, and they just like look, they just like started watching the movie again. And they're like, they just got used to like me crying in between
I
them.
forgot there was
I
one
guess.
part I was tearing up, but like just like not like a lot,
Crying,
just
but
like
like yeah, you
not
were getting
crying, but
emotional.
like I was like, yo, this kind of sad. But I forgot which
Yeah.
part.
Yeah.
I mean, there was definitely emotional parts of the movie. I always say I'm gonna end up crying during these movies, and I never do. And I just feel like, damn, I feel the sadness. I just don't cry. But
Yeah.
Mm.
it was a great. I liked it. I liked it. I know a lot of
Most
people didn't
are
like it.
very
I know a lot of
good.
people didn't like the movie, but I really liked it. It was fun.
I
It
would
was
give it
okay for
like
me.
a
Uh,
It was like a
like
solid 8 out of 10, 7.5, 8 out of 10 for me.
I would give it, yeah, I was gonna give it a 75,
Yeah.
let's say
75.
6.
Damn, so low.
Yeah, I don't know. It wasn't. I don't know.
Like
I guess
if I
probably
were
because
to
it wasn't
rate it
like a
on Rotten
typical Marvel movie,
Tomatoes,
right? There wasn't all
Yeah,
that
it wasn't
also
typical
action.
I
Marvel.
felt like for some shots they like cut away too fast. I don't know. Like
Maybe.
for some of them where they were holding like there was gonna be like some comedic punchline they were gonna cut. I
Oh,
just feel like
maybe.
they
Yeah.
like cut a little too fast,
Oh yeah,
and
yeah,
it
for
like
sure.
you kind of missed the humor just a little bit.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, they
Um,
probably also could be doing that because while they did want to do some comedic aspects, they don't want to make the movie focus too much on the comedy.
right.
So that may
I
be
guess
why,
so.
but
I guess so.
I guess,
But
yeah.
I think the comedy just made it a little bit more enjoyable.
Mm,
Um,
bro. And then the movie was beautifully shot too.
of all
You
jokes.
know, yeah. Oh man. But I guess we could just let's go from the beginning now. Because we gave our grades for it, but let's start from the beginning. The movie opened up with T'Challa dying, and it kind of
Yeah,
came
I
out
didn't
of
see
it kind of
Yeah,
came out
you
of
missed
no.
it.
Oh yeah, you missed that opening part. I think that was the only part that you really missed.
that.
But it was just weird because the lights just
Wait,
went down and then it just started.
no.
It
Oh,
wasn't
shit. What happened? I dropped something.
it wasn't like something I don't even know how to explain because like usually
We
when
didn't
the
even know
movie
like what
start,
happened to him, yo.
yeah. I mean that
We
I'm
didn't
kind
get
of
to.
I'm
I
kind of glad that
can't
they
really
didn't
say.
show or say anything because they do want to honor Chadwick's memory, but they also don't want to like be too distasteful about it, because like he died in real life. But and
Yeah,
I know they didn't want
yeah,
to recast T'Challa,
yeah,
so yeah,
yeah,
and
yeah.
then for it to
That's a
be like,
good point. Mhm, mhm,
and it was
mhm.
just crazy seeing everyone mourn like
Oh my God, seeing his son at the end. Wait, well,
yeah.
we're still at the beginning. We're
We
still
are.
at the beginning. Hold on, hold on, hold
No, but like it was so like sad to see Shuri just trying everything she can
Mm,
just to like
yeah,
save him, bro. Like after like like trial after trial, she's
on. I
just putting it like
yeah.
know. And then, oh
being
my God,
aggressive
her
with everything he's
scene with
doing.
Killmonger, dude.
But you just got all over the place.
Oh, sorry. All right.
It's just
But I could also just imagine how Queen Ramonda, how like she was feeling, because she lost both of her kids for 5 years, and then she
Yeah.
finally gets them back, and then she loses T'Challa like right after. I'm guessing not even like I think because like at the end of the movie, his son looked at least 6, maybe 7 years old, so he was probably alive for like a couple of months after
I think
Endgame.
they said six. You said they
6, so
said he
yeah,
was
so he was only alive
yeah,
for a couple months after Endgame ended, and this was like damn, and then she had to retake the mantle of queen, because like at the beginning of Black Panther one, she had given up the throne after her husband died, and then T'Challa fully became king, and then for
mm-hmm.
her to go back and then not only that, mourning the loss of her
Yeah.
son, the mourning the loss of her son, but also being
Yeah.
antagonized by the world powers for not following,
facts,
continuing
yo.
on with her son's policies.
It's
I
crazy.
mean, as a leader of the country, she could rescind those policies, and they're forcing her to continue doing that. And then for her
Okay,
to
Mr.
put,
Politics over here.
bro, let me stop before I start looking like 40 years old on 23,
Oh no. No,
like
it
that
was
guy.
crazy how like the world powers was they were just trying to like get the vibranium though for like
They were
their
trying to
own
bully it out of them. and
Yeah, like
then
It's a
it's like
message
such
though.
like real life
It's such a
it
thing, you
very
know.
is, yeah.
yeah.
And then at the same time showing, while they're trying to diplomatically save, like, get the vibranium, they're also physically attacking the Wakandans for it too. So it's like it's really like a very much commentary on what happens in the real world with all these,
Mhm.
these powers.
Mhm.
That's
Mhm.
right, bro.
Mhm.
And I think the
You
one thing
wouldn't
I
even
didn't
want
like,
to say like these specific powers, just these powers.
yeah, well, I mean, it's a conglomerated effort by the
Yeah.
world powers.
I mean, they
But it's
did mention them in the movie. Yeah, America,
America,
Europe,
France,
France.
basically like the Western countries, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Um, the Western
Oh,
conglomerate, I guess. But
sorry.
and then it was, oh damn, what was I gonna say? But it was just like, yeah, to see them finally like stand up for themselves, which I know at the end of Black Panther 1, I didn't fully agree with T'Challa opening up Wakanda to the world, because then that just that makes it for a slippery slope for anything to happen now. And now you're going to be
Yeah,
responsible for whatever happens with the power of vibranium being spread across the world.
I agree with
So it's
I
that.
like,
forgot what happened,
Isn't
bro.
there like vibranium and Thor's hammer and
is
That's
it
a different
vibranium?
thing, I
No,
think.
it's there's something different.
um um um
It's Captain
Captain
America's
America's
Vibrant
shield?
shield.
Captain America's shield is vibranium,
I
yeah.
think like not anymore, right? Is it still?
Yeah,
I
it's still
mean,
vibranium.
where's
So
Captain
how
America
is that
right
like a
now?
how did that how I don't know how that
Well, so
Came from space.
vibranium was like a space rock. Yeah, it was like a
yeah.
comet that crashed into Earth and like splintered across the world, but mostly in where Wakanda is.
So how did it get to
Talokan.
um
I think.
no how
Uh,
did it well no how did it get to Captain America's shield?
I mean, it could be like when the comet landed, it like did like spread out
It
across
just
the world,
yeah.
and then
Mm,
But
or
I
they
think
could they
majority of it was in
that's really
Wakanda, right?
Wakanda.
specific
Yeah,
though, bro.
I mean, a large portion of vibranium went to
The movie,
Wakanda,
right?
and then a
That's
large
a
portion
real
of the,
coincidence, huh?
Or
and then a
maybe
large.
maybe
Or I
someone
think he
had
might have
access to
explained
some.
it. He did have access to
It's not
Wakandans or
meant to be
something.
realistic anyway.
Yeah. But it was kind of cool to see also that Talokan, they built
Yeah.
their entire kingdom out of vibranium also, and
But
it
They
was.
got it the same way,
underwater,
right?
dude. But
I'm sorry.
underwater.
Yeah, underwater. Wait, what did you say, Shrev?
Like
Or-
that's
Their
crazy.
vibranium got like they got it the same way from like a meteor, or was it
I mean, it's implied that it was from either the same comet or meteor or a different meteor, but their entire kingdom is built off of vibranium also.
yeah,
And just I loved the inspiration of Talokan, because it's basically Atlantis, but like it was
Right.
it was
Oh my
built, it was
god.
created out of survival, not
Hmm.
like how in Aquaman
And
Atlantis just
no one
fell
was
into the
supposed.
ocean.
No one had seen it
No,
for.
and basically it's just for 500 centuries, 500 years, I mean.
Yeah.
And then, but
bro.
just to be
500 centuries.
yo, man, but then Talokan was such like a beautiful city. That montage
How
where,
many years is that? Oh, never mind.
yeah, from 1571 to 2022, so it's about like 5 centuries.
Mhm.
Yeah, but I really
I don't
like
know. I
that.
feel like the in the theater, bro, you couldn't really see like when they went down. It's so hard to see,
It was
man. I
so it
couldn't
was
see like
very
the
dark. I
yeah.
mean, the only thing I really
Oh
saw
my
was
god,
the castle.
dude.
It was I really liked how they had to create everything from scratch for out of survival, and then
Yeah.
I
I
mean,
want to.
they
Mm-hmm. You go.
they kind of did that with like the the movie too. Like not creating the story. I guess they did. They kind of did create the story out of crash,
What?
scratch because like no one ever knew that like Talokan like existed.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
and then also they completely redid Namor from the comics to the movies,
Yo, they kept
because
saying Neymar, and I was like,
uh
the soccer player,
well, I mean
Neymar.
his name was, he took the name El Hijo con Namor, which is basically the
Why do you
man or the,
remember that?
because
How do
it
you
was like
do
an important
that?
part of the movie. It was how he got
No,
his
what? You
name.
just gotta remember Namor. That's it.
Well, no, because you have to know why he got it. He chose the name, the kid
I
without
only know
love,
that part,
but
yeah.
but he chose the
You
name
know whose name
Namor.
I remember? Fleur Delacour from Harry Potter. because her name means flower of the heart or heart of the flower. Whatever. Anyways,
Okay, now
No,
what?
but cause like his name, he got the name, the man without love. But everything that he did for Talokan is out of
was
love.
yeah was
He
out
was,
of
yeah.
love.
Well, no,
Is
cause
kind
like
of.
because he only cared
I
about
guess
the
so.
protection and the survival of his people because he loves his
Yeah.
people. He is willing to kill for his people, and it was beautiful to see that. It kind of
Yeah, it's actually
you
like a
could
really
draw the
strong,
parallel,
headstrong leader.
yeah, and like he was only not a leader, but to them he was a god, which is
Mhm.
like
Mhm.
they hold him on an even higher level
Right. Right. Right.
than
Right.
like how the Asgardians hold
Deity.
Thor or how they
Mhm.
held Odin. They hold him even higher than that because they love him because he's always been around them, with them. It's
He's
not like
always protected
he
them,
he he
and
doesn't rule over them. He rules like with them. You could see that in the movie.
yeah, there's like a not really like an egalitarian, but like what do you call it? Uh,
Like an
kind
equitable
of
kind of kingdom.
reminds me
Socialism,
of
bro. I don't know.
It kind of rolled out of equity because his kind of, I don't know, not equity, but like it was basically just he didn't care what you were, who you were. He just, as long as
right.
you, if you were from Talokan, he will do anything he can for you, which was beautiful to see. Really, it kind of draws the parallel from um, Killmonger in the first Black Panther and Namor, or yeah, um,
True. That's
cause
true because
cause Killmonger he wanted everything out of revenge and hate,
mhm,
but
mhm, mhm.
Namor wanted revenge not because of hate but for love because he knows the closer they get to his people is more dangerous for them, so he's willing to stop anything, to do anything for his people, which was
Yeah,
the
that's a really
perfect
good point.
perfect motivation for a villain, really. uh I'm not gonna lie, Namor is probably top 5 enemies for me, or villains in the MCU, because of
I
just
think
of his motivation alone.
Yeah.
the way that I think there's kind of like a sort of like a little parallel where um in the first movie they Killmonger is like, where he's like stabbed like he was stabbed in the chest, right?
Yeah,
He was
yeah.
just like
Or like in
standing
his
like by
abdomen,
the
yeah.
like
Hmm.
yeah, he was just standing near his cousin like near T'Challa
Hmm.
and Shuri like uh like having the spear thingy right next to Namor's
Hmm.
neck. I just felt like that was I don't know, a
Yeah,
really good parallel kind of.
it was because T'Challa stabbed
It just shows that like
Killmonger to stop.
have
Yeah,
they have like the power, I guess.
yeah. No, I get you. And then also
I
with
don't know what the hell is going on. I forgot. I don't know what you're talking
No, it
about.
just
I
shows
for,
that they
no, I forgot. No, I forgot the scene you're talking about.
they're
But it's okay. Like from the
they're
first part. Got it. But
what?
it's okay. It's fine.
What did you say?
No, I said I don't know like the scene what you're talking about from the first part.
When they're looking over at the sunset and he's like and he T'Challa just they just ended the fight like between them.
Oh, okay, okay, yeah, yeah, yeah. Mm.
oh, and then also the parallel between Killmonger saying just toss me in the oceans like my
Yeah.
ancestors,
Yeah.
but with Namor, his ancestors not only they ran to the oceans for survival
Mhm.
also, which was
Mhm.
kind of cool to see. It was like,
Mhm.
because
Mhm.
yeah, and then
It's pretty cool.
I don't want to get theological, but
Like,
I whispered to Foz in the middle of the movie the parallel between Talokan and Wakanda to Yajuj and Majuj, which in Islamic they are two hidden away civilizations, and it was
anyway,
just
I'm
like
leaving.
too powerful, and I was like, yo, hey, it might be a coincidence, but yo, I mean, it could be inspiration, Gog and Magog, really, it could be inspiration for this. I don't know, because a lot of fiction does draw inspiration from biblical stories and stuff like that. So I wouldn't doubt it if it was. It could be, but Let's get to the other parts. They introduced Riri Riri Williams. She was basically she's gonna be our new Iron Heart, the new Iron Man. Basically, she's a genius MIT student who created a vibranium
Oh my
finding
god.
machine.
Dude, honestly, I don't know how the hell heck I don't even know how the heck she came about. Honestly, I was just like,
No, cause you remember when they were digging for the vibranium in the ocean, right?
no.
Yeah, you missed that part.
You
Where
remember
what part was
remember
that?
on the ship
In like the first part, they were on
with
the
the
ship.
two like people in the suits with the water, like they were like being submerged
Uh,
down into the ocean
I think so.
when like the Talokans originally where all people were jumping off the ship because they were being hypnotized. Were you guys? I don't know if actually I don't remember if you guys were in there for that part.
Probably
I
not.
mean,
I don't
you
know.
could have been. I don't think you guys were gone for that long, but
Mm.
basically they were using
Maybe
like this machine.
I was falling asleep a little bit.
But basically they were using this
Dude,
machine
that movie
that
was like almost 3 hours, bro.
yeah. I think yeah it was. But yeah, but basically this machine was just like it was used to detect vibranium,
I
and
ate, I cried,
No,
I
it wasn't
slept.
it to drill it, drill vibranium,
I think it was both kinda,
both. Okay,
because they needed it to find the vibranium and then they drilled it, and
so
basically
she was the one
Talokan
who made the machine, but she didn't know like who it was for. You know, for
she did it as a
they
project for
didn't.
school. She didn't know it even
Yeah,
got
but they
sold
didn't
to the
show. They
government.
didn't show who the professor was or anything. I mean, I guess it
Well, the
doesn't
professor
matter.
wasn't necessary. She was what
No,
was
because
most needed.
he like didn't he like leak it or something or sold it?
I mean, it could have
Maybe
been,
he
but I
sold
mean,
it.
it's not really that important to the story.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah, yeah.
but yeah, she created the machine, but then they wanted her because if she was this smart to create it, they know the government could just find her, take her,
Yeah,
and then
just create
force her to
another
create
one.
another one, which was
Right.
harm them. And she was funny. I really liked her. I don't think I didn't feel like she was forced in the movie. She felt natural, like as an addition to the movie. She
I
wasn't.
liked her. I
She was
just
funny
didn't
when
know
she
who
needed to
she
be funny,
was.
and she
I
wasn't
didn't know
like
how she was
yeah
related, like exactly. Like I didn't see exactly how she was like, you know.
yeah
No,
But
but
yeah,
yo, the
I thought she
Talcans
was
are
pretty
so
dope.
strong, bro. Like when they were fighting on the
facts
bridge, yeah,
I
yeah
had something else to say,
strong
but
bro.
as
I forgot.
And Okoye, yo, that fight scene was amazing with Okoye taking on all three of those Talokan. I don't even know what they're called. Talokanis, Talokans, and it was just cool to see them.
Talokans, I
I
think.
don't know,
Talokans, I think.
probably
Lokians.
Talokanians,
Talokans.
Talokanese.
Telekinesis.
Lokians.
But it
Um,
was cool seeing her take on them,
uh,
and then
Yeah, but they're strong, bro.
oh
yeah,
my god.
and then
Wait,
not only. Do you want us to
Wait,
just come back to it when you remember?
I don't want to, I just literally,
Wait, what is it? What was it about? What were we talking about? Talokanians?
it has something to do with the mom,
Ramonda?
Rwanda.
Wait, which part? When she was talking
The
with
way
Namor?
that she was like trying to swim up to like save.
Oh yeah.
I
Yeah.
thought that was just like, oh
That part felt a little weird to me because she was swimming regular and
my
then
god.
she's
Right,
just dead. I
right.
was like,
I thought
bro, this lady
at
was
for a
just
second
swimming.
I thought the dress was helping her like swim
Yeah.
underwater.
But also, when she was doing this, I was like, why didn't she just release her breath and just float up? Like, does that so it like that's what you do when you're
Release your breath
when
and
you're
float
when you
up.
yeah, like when you're at the bottom of the like a pool. If you're
Sorry,
at the
I don't
bottom of
want
the
to
pool, no, but if
freaking
you're at the
die.
if no, because she was high enough where she would like if she just released all her breath, she would just float to the top. Because like, if you ever
Aaron,
done
if you
that,
release the air in your body, you don't float up. You go
yeah, you
down.
do. Have you ever gone into a
There's
pool? Like
something that
if
I
you hold
don't.
your breath and go into a pool, and you like release all your air, you float up.
I don't think that's possible.
Well, that's
I
what
think
I
it's the
did.
other way around.
It's just like
No, but I think
she really
Like the reason why she was struggling so much, I think because the guy was forcing it back down. You know, like you see how like she was like struggling to swim up, and she just went like in slow motion. I feel like it
Mm,
was just like him, you know, like keeping her down or something. Like
maybe, yeah.
actually, that doesn't make sense because he doesn't control the water. I don't know. Maybe she was just
He
struggling.
might. I don't know.
Maybe.
But also, what was I gonna say?
Like
How
that scene.
strong Namor is. Could we just take a minute?
Yo, he's
This
strong.
dude whipped around a helicopter like it was nothing, and basically punched a hole through
Bro, I was like,
M'Baku.
where the hell did they come from? Like,
Yeah,
where the hell did he come? Like, and he could fly. He could
yeah.
fly.
Oh, also, he's a mutant, which is he's the second mutant in the MCU now, which is cool to see. Um, shout out to mutants.
Well,
I
he
can't wait
only
for
has
X Men.
one wing now, doesn't he?
I
Or
wonder if
he's
yeah,
dead.
when he got cut off during the fight with Shuri, I was like, yo,
No,
I
he's
hope he
not
could
dead.
grow it back, cause she did
Oh
cut off one of
yeah,
his wings,
yeah.
and bro,
I mean, but he stabbed her straight in the
true, true.
torso.
I wonder how she managed to just walk through that and then like nothing.
I
How did she survive?
I mean, she's probably. I know she's blinded by rage, but is the power of the
special
Black Panther
effects
that?
on that.
I mean, I wonder if the power of the Black Panther. I mean, does it have super healing? I don't know if it was ever
Yeah, I
discussed.
think it did.
I mean,
It
it
did.
probably does.
Yeah, I
Also, with
think it
them
did.
being able to recreate the heart shaped herb from
Oh
the
yeah,
first
yo,
movie, that
that was
was
crazy,
cool.
bro.
Yeah, because like when Killmonger did it, I wonder if she could create more now, or if she needs more of the
No, they
special.
planted it. So
Did they?
and you remember they planted like a
Oh
whole
yeah,
bunch.
at the end, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
she's keeping the mantle of the Black Panther going for now. But, what else? I feel like there's some parts where I feel like I feel like there's some parts that we're going over. Let's see if we could just jump to the parts real quick.
So
I think we hit all the major parts. We didn't talk about his son yet, but I want to finish up some
wait, so
parts.
you think Namor and Shuri, you think they're like each other? You think they're gonna?
Bro, they had to. There's no way they went through that entire scene talking all of that. Him giving her his mom's bracelet. Like,
Yeah, like
bro, you
that's
basically
crazy.
just proposed. Like that was a proposal. But I really felt like they.
Honestly, I just feel like it was a gift and like
Yeah, but that was like
it was
his
just a
mom's like
Yeah, but like that was such a
bracelet.
truce.
sentimental. It could be like a truce between
Yeah,
nations. I mean, but
Yeah,
it could also be
maybe.
an alliance of nations
yeah,
through
yeah.
marriage.
You don't have to push it that
Imagine.
hard. No, don't
No,
imagine it.
I remember when that scene was showing, because when you saw Shuri how in love she was with everything, like seeing everything in Talokan, and like the way he
Yeah.
was looking at her, I leaned over to Foz and I was like, "Yo, what if they fall in love, bro?" Like that's really what it felt
Yeah, I
like they
was
were
thinking
going
that, bro. I
for.
was thinking
That's what
that.
it
That's what
felt
it.
like.
That's what I
I
felt when
didn't
I
feel
saw that.
that.
I don't
I
know.
didn't
That's
feel
what I
that. I
saw.
just felt like he was like, wow, this person is like amazed by my place.
And then he told her his entire story almost immediately. So I'm like,
Yeah.
yo, it kind of like, bro,
I
you fall in
mean,
love.
I feel like if you literally find one person out of your civilization, you would want to tell them like everything, right?
But
Wouldn't
the
you?
thing is, he's also anti-discovery of his civilization too. So
True,
why would
true.
he just
But he
tell?
Maybe I
knows
guess he
that Shuri
understands
is.
her trauma and stuff.
Oh,
Oh,
cause Shuri is the
now I
similar,
remember what
Wakanda
I
is the
wanted to
same.
say. Now I
Hmm.
remember what I wanted to say. When they captured Shuri, when he had captured Shuri, and they like UFO'd her up.
Hmm.
Uh, I
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
know how they, but
Okay, yeah, yeah, yeah.
I don't know the.
When they teleported her up.
Oh yeah, yeah. When they
Uh huh.
teleported her up, yeah, and I was just like, yo, I literally said, I was just like, this is too easy, and then like, well, Ramonda died.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, we also are forgetting to add. Everett Ross was back, the dude from the white guy from
Oh
the
yeah.
first movie, and then he's married to that bad guy lady from Falcon and the Winter Soldier and from Black Widow.
I mean, this is
Valentine.
like he
Well,
was
yeah,
married.
he was married.
Yeah.
Which I want to see where this is going because when she was originally shown up in Captain America and the Winter Soldier, Valentina, the director lady with the purple hair in the car, when she showed up in the first movie, I mean, in Falcon and the Winter
Oh,
Soldier, I thought she was
oh,
just like this random powerful bad guy
oh,
lady, but to see her being actually like part of
Yeah,
the
she was like,
government,
yeah.
it's like
bro.
where this like completely destroys everything that I was
Wait,
thinking.
but
Like
is she bad though?
she's I don't okay
She
I
don't
don't know if
seem
she's
like
bad,
It
bad.
just
but
shows just how like
she's
connected
antagonistic.
all the other like movies are.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
she
Just like
recruited John
really
Walker
intertwined.
after he committed that murder under under the Captain America name, and then she also sent out um Yelena on that
I
hit
love how
for
they kept
Clint
saving the what's the guy's name?
Everett
Yeah,
Ross.
Everett.
Yeah,
They kept.
yeah. But I like that he was important to the movie, but he wasn't in Wakanda. He was just basically like
Yeah.
out in
He's like
like
outside.
yeah,
I
and like
mean,
I like how they did his character too, because like while he was important, he wasn't necessary to the story, but he did provide a lot of like cool stuff. Um, what else? Okay, is there anything else? Oh, also want to add the final fight scene with the Wakandans and the Talokans, and then with Shuri and Namor.
honestly, I just felt like a lot of it could have been consolidated into a finer, like a
Shorter.
shorter.
Yeah, but at the same time, I don't know what they could have cut out.
Um,
There wasn't really anything
some of
that
the
they could have.
shots were too long, and some of them were cut a little too
Yeah.
short for me.
Yeah, I mean, I guess, but
But overall, it was like
like plot
seriously.
points, I don't know what they could have cut out of the movie. Like I
Not
don't
like
really.
plot points. I just mean
Yeah.
like certain shots or scenes.
But also how the
In
movie
there.
didn't feel rushed, even though it was long. I mean, that's probably why it was long because they couldn't rush through all of the
But
grieving
there was a lot of
processes.
cinematic,
Mm. But
like a
oh no,
lot
but
of
like the
great
fight with the
cinematography.
Talokans and the Wakandans, and with Namor and Shuri, it was very similar to the final battle of Avatar: The Last Airbender, with Aang and
Yeah,
Ozai
because they're blue,
fighting in
right?
this like mountainous sand location that's near water, and then
Oh,
Shuri.
you're talking about Avatar: The Last Airbender, not.
Yeah, no, I'm talking about the real Avatar, not the blue people
Not the
Avatar.
blue people.
No, because like it was very similar. Because Shuri basically she got her extra power boost after she got stabbed through
Hold
the
on, I
back
dropped something. Hold on.
through the back and the chest, and that's
No,
basically
it's
how
kind of smart, like how they
Aang powered up
figured
too.
like his weakness though, figured his weakness out. Like,
I still don't
cause
know
like,
how they were able to do that.
cause you remember when he was like when they attacked Wakanda, right?
Hmm.
Every time he flew up and he fought the jets or whatever,
Hmm.
he flew back down in the water and then he came back up. So they
Yeah,
figured out like he's getting his power from the water.
yeah, that was kind of
So like
smart. I mean, at the beginning, like
yeah,
during that part, I didn't realize what they were doing or how they
Oh my
noticed that.
God.
It
I
was good, but
thought
like yeah, that was cool.
I thought when they were talking about like vapor literally I was sitting next to Samir and I don't know if he like caught like what I was saying, but it made me think of Spider-Man 3 when they had like Sandman and that entire like thing just
oh
like
yeah,
of
yeah, yeah.
air. Like
Oh yeah, yeah,
I thought of or
yeah.
there's like something else in Sky High where where
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Where they
the
were, with the
guys are
guy with the
like
fire. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
they're like just spinning. They're like sucking the air out. I thought that's what they were gonna do
Yeah,
to
No, they were just like creating heat so you can like
yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
sweat,
yeah.
And
I
I
thought
also
evaporate the water
I
from
don't know
the.
why I thought that's
thought
what
they were gonna
I
do.
thought they
That
were
was
I
gonna
mean,
smart
like
though.
maybe.
suck the
Yeah,
air out. Yeah, yeah.
and I'm
But
also
yo,
excited.
his spear is strong as hell, yo.
Yeah,
Like he
because
Yo,
stabbed in the ground and it
it's
exploded, bro.
yeah,
Dang.
yo,
The whole plane
because
just
like
crumbled.
it was completely made out of vibranium too.
dude,
Cause
it's
like
like it's like it's like that scene in Breaking Dawn when Rami Malek just like punches the ground
I
and
never
the
watched it.
entire earth
I don't know
just
what
like
you're talking about.
okay,
No,
never
but
mind.
I'm excited to see more of Namor. I'm happy they didn't kill him off because he would be a great main character for a movie or like Disney Plus series. Because I want to see more of Talokan. Like I want to see
Yeah, they should do more
more.
of. They should
Yeah,
do more of that.
and I'm hoping he's like a
Mm.
like a an antagonist, like I hope he's a protagonist now, like a good guy, because like it kind of
I don't
did
think
feel
he
like
is
that.
though.
I mean, because at
It's-
the end of
He
the movie,
felt
it kind of felt
like an
like an
anti-hero.
anti-hero. Yeah, I could feel
Yeah.
that because he's
I don't
gonna
know. I feel like he's just doing necessary stuff to save his
protect his
Yeah, that
people.
people.
too.
Like
It's
Yeah,
like
whatever he has to
it's a
do, he's
very
doing it.
I don't know. It's a very
it's a noble
movie.
cause.
Yeah.
It's a noble cause. Also, I want to also say how Shuri was basically the bridge between Killmonger and T'Challa. Well, oh, we forgot to add, uh, Killmonger made an appearance in the movie. Um, he was the ancestral. He was the
I
ancestry
was
that she
not
talked
expecting
on
to
the
see
ancestral
Michael
plane.
B. Jordan like back
Yeah,
in
neither
like
was I,
the. I was just like,
bro. No, but once
oh.
I saw that bun over the chair. I was like, "Yo, it's Killmonger." And then when he turned around, I was like, "I told you."
I saw the
And
teeth, bro. I was
yeah,
like, yeah, hey.
bro, but it was kind of cool because like she after she left the ancestral plane, she was blinded by that hate and by that rage that Killmonger was also filled with. So
Right, right.
she went solely with the purpose of killing
Mm,
Namor while also not thinking about how it would hurt
effect.
the people of Wakanda because she basically sacrificed them during the Battle of Talokan
Yeah.
because I don't know why she took a ship to the battle when she should have taken like a big airship, but she
I
took a
know,
water
right?
ship. But that just
Oh no,
shows
it's
how
because of
blinded.
the Sonic thing to
I mean, but
stop them from
that
coming.
Yeah,
basically
but the
showed.
Talokan are from the like water, bro.
Hmm.
Like, come on.
And
Think
she basically
smarter than that.
she almost sacrificed all of her people just because of how blinded by rage she was. But then towards the end, when she got the vision of
I
her
think that
mom,
was kind of like a little plot hole.
wait, what do you mean?
Like just them being in the water, like
Well, I think it kind of
her, like why would she think of like she's way smarter than that. Why would she think of
but that's why, because she was so blinded by that hate and that rage that filled her because of what
hmm,
just happened. She just lost her mom, so she
yeah,
wants
that's
that
true. That's
revenge.
true.
She wants
That's
that
true.
revenge, so she's not thinking logically until she got the vision of her mom, which was basically by proxy T'Challa telling her that she needs to do the right thing, the noble
Mm,
thing, and
yeah.
not sacrifice. Even if she killed Namor, she would basically plunge Wakanda into eternal war with the Talokan.
If- and not
Because
even just with Talokan, but like with other like
I mean, yeah,
undiscovered or other civilizations or
yeah.
whatever.
I mean, and then it would also be a lot of collateral amongst other like nations if the Talokans and Wakandans go together because they are more advanced than every other nation in the world. So it would basically be just a bloodshed of civilizations just as collateral for this war between the two. And it's kind of I'm hoping to see more of that union, of that friendship. I want to see more of Namor. I want to see more of Talokan. I want to see more of Wakanda. I'm excited to see what they do with T'Challa's son,
Oh
Toussaint,
my
or
god.
also Prince
Yeah.
T'Challa,
Mm.
which was cool.
Toussaint.
Which was cool because we were
Toussaint.
introduced to him before we knew who he was. When Ramonda went to Haiti to find Nakia, that boy who were like, "You came to see Headmistress." That was the son.
That was him?
That was him. Like
Dang,
I saw the
I didn't
scene like back. That was him. He was like, "You're here to see Headmistress," so he already knew who she was and why she was here. And then he took him straight. He
No
took her straight to her.
way.
Yeah, and it's kind of cool now. And
I
the way he
didn't
revealed
even
himself, he
recognize.
was like, "Toussaint is my Haitian name. My real name, I am Prince T'Challa, son of King T'Challa."
You
That was the moment
remind
that
me
got.
of you remind me of Corn Kid.
Oh my
It's
God, bro.
corn. Like, it's
Yeah.
Oh,
corn.
oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm excited to see where they go from here. I did like the movie. It did feel. I can't wait to watch it back on Disney Plus, just to see the parts that I did miss, and
Yeah.
hopefully
yeah,
with my computer now, I could actually finally see like Talokan without it being
yeah.
dark as
I'm not
hell.
very watching. I'm not
I
very
could raise
watching.
my brightness. and then I could put on my subtitles so I could actually understand what everyone is saying. Because I'm deaf,
Is
I
that
couldn't
part
understand
you
what
kind
people.
of I don't understand. I really don't
I
understand
understood,
some
but his accent is thick, so that was
when
kind of
they
why
were
we couldn't understand him.
some
announcing
parts. I was
a
like, yo, what are you
necklace
saying, bro?
name.
Wait, what?
But yeah,
Anyways,
I mean that's pretty much all I have to say. I love the movie. I'm excited to see what more there is to see with Wakanda, with Talokan,
mhm, mhm, mhm.
with like Shuri and the Black Panther. I don't even know if Shuri is queen anymore, or queen or king. I don't
Yeah,
know.
like they didn't
It looks
they
like
didn't
Doesn't
like
M'Baku
matter.
is
She
gonna,
could be your king, bro.
huh?
She could be whatever she want to be.
Well, no, cause like it looks like she gave it up, and look like M'Baku is gonna be king now, cause he's the one who stepped off of
yeah.
the royal ship. So I don't
I
know.
wonder how that's gonna work out.
I mean, it looks like she willingly gave it up, cause I don't think she ever cared for
Yeah,
any of that ceremonial stuff.
I guess so. Yeah, or she never cared about being like a.
Royalty,
I don't think
really.
she ever cared about being like a leader.
Yeah. I mean, she will do what she needs
She
to
was
do to
like
protect her Wakandans
the
now, but
brain. She was always the brains.
yeah.
So
But I really am excited to see them train the new T'Challa to see him become
Yeah.
the new Black Panther, the new King T'Challa. That's gonna be
You think
emotional
he's
to
gonna be
see.
in what, like the next phases and stuff, or
He probably will be. Yo, imagine if they make him part of the Young Avengers. That would be pretty cool.
but what would he be though?
They could probably make him mini Panther, mini Black Panther or something. They could give
Baby
him
Panther?
Baby
actually for
Panther, bro.
that, the
That would be cool.
Wait, what if they? What if since like I don't know, like it skipped his generation or skipped I don't know.
Wait, what do you mean? Wait, what do you
Like
think?
since Shuri got the power, right?
Uh huh.
Shuri got the Black Panther, but the kid is the previous Black Panther's son or
Mhm.
child. Then he also has the ability to become
Well, I
the Black
think
Panther.
anyone could become Black Panther. It's just a mantle.
No, it has to be his family.
As long as you take the heart shaped herb, anybody could
yeah,
be Black Panther.
No, no, no.
It's
You have
just
to be
up
part of
like
his
until
family.
no, because up until now it was only
you
the
have to have
king was
like
Black
the
Panther just
mind.
because of how it just went down. But really, anybody could be Black Panther. I think as long as they have the power of the heart shaped herb. Okay, no, but I think anybody could become Black Panther as long as they take the heart shaped herb. But I think Shuri will train him to become Black Panther. I don't think she'll hold that against him because I don't think she wants to be Black Panther. She is because she had to be, not because she wanted to be. But I think yeah, that's pretty much everything. I don't know if you guys have anything else to add, or what you want to see. I think there is going to be like a Black Panther series or Wakanda series on Disney Plus coming
Really?
out. I think they had announced that, but I don't know if that what became the movie. I know they had announced something, but maybe. But I don't have anything else to add. Nisa, do you want to add anything else from the movie that you
Uh,
liked, that you didn't like, that you want to see
uh,
next?
uh, well, I think I already mentioned what I liked and didn't like
Mm.
from the movie. Yeah.
I'm excited. I want to see more of Riri just to see what she
I
becomes.
do. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I do want to see more of I hope we see like more of Nakia.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And like
And it was kind of cool where
just
Okoye has the.
what they do with Telecon in general.
Hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to see that. Hopefully something cool.
Just like
I know
plot.
Namor is a big part of like the Fantastic Four group, like of their story. So I'm interested to see if
He
they.
is
Apparently,
the
I don't really
old one
read.
or the new.
In the comics, he was part of them. So
Oh,
yeah, I
okay.
mean, I did read that
I didn't know
apparently,
he was part
um,
of the one.
Invisible Girl, Sue Storm, the lady of the Fantastic Four, had an affair with Namor in the comics. I wonder if they will keep that or if they won't keep that. But I'm interested to see.
But
Yeah,
Fantastic Four, they're not meant to be in. Uh,
not yet. They are making a movie for the Fantastic
but
Four.
that's not possible, isn't? How?
They're gonna find a way. They always find a way. You know, Marvel always has their way.
Like,
Bro, they
doesn't
brought two Spider-Man. They brought three
Yeah, they
Spider-Man in
brought back
one
all the
movie.
Spider Mans. There's no,
They'll
they're
find a
gonna
no?
way.
bring
There's
everybody.
someone who plays someone in Fantastic Four that also plays someone else in Marvel.
Oh, It was Chris Evans, but
Yes,
he's
Chris
not.
Evans. Yeah,
But he's
how
not.
are
No,
they gonna
they're
do
gonna
that?
do a completely new. They're gonna be do a completely new set of actors
Like,
for this movie.
yeah,
They're gonna
because
they're gonna do an MCU version of them.
Mm.
But yeah, we're gonna
Well,
call it there.
I would like to see more of Chris Evans and
I don't think we are.
more of ScarJo,
Oh,
please.
Uh,
I got a movie for you. I don't think you're gonna like the ending, but
I know.
yeah. But we're gonna call it there. I just want to say thank you guys so much for watching this video. Yo, shout out to Nisa. Thank you for joining us on our welcome to the channel. Hopefully we'll have you on for more stuff in the future. Um, oh, shout out to Foz as always. He's always here, bro. And yo,
Why
I
are
just
you
also
pointing
before we
that way, bro? He's
well no, cause
that way.
on my screen he's here. On
Oh,
my
he's
screen.
here.
Oh. Okay, but before we finish
You're
out the
here.
video, I just want to give a shout out to everybody who's been supporting us over the past couple of weeks and months. We have been a little
we be
sporadic
slacking, yo.
with our uploads, but within the last month we've uploaded 2 videos. We've made a total of 930 views within the last month, which it has been really cool. Thank you guys so much. The last video we posted was our Black.
A couple thousand.
Moss family.
Yeah. But we're gonna start coming back out. I'm almost done with editing Miss Marvel. It's been really busy with like work recently. We've all got jobs. We all don't have time to do everything, and then when we do come home, we're like mad tired. So
Bro.
hope you guys can understand.
I came home from work. Lit.
Yeah. But yeah. Also, guys, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on the bell for notifications so you'll get updated whenever we post, because we be posting
Every month.
sporadically. Yeah.
We
If
don't
you guys
know when we'll post, but when we do, please have that bell on.
facts. But yeah, we're gonna be coming out soon with some more stuff. It was a mission trying to get everyone together for this movie. We were trying to get more people, but we
Oh
couldn't
my God.
organize everyone. But maybe next time. But yeah, we still haven't watched.
We also did you mention that we also saw Jay? I don't know if you want to say that we saw Jay.
Bro, I don't even. They saw J.I.
Oh,
He's like a rapper.
It's not
I don't know if anybody knows who that is. I didn't know who he was. But yeah,
Yeah.
it was.
yeah.
I guess it was cool. But yeah,
Yeah.
that's gonna be it for us. Thank you guys for watching. It really does mean a lot. Until next time, I've been Moss, as always, joined by Foz, and thank you, Nisa, once again. And yo, we'll see you all next time. Peace.
Yes.
Nisa with the endings. Oh, cover the camera.
Guys, thank you so much for checking out this video. If you want to see our previous video, please click the video on the right. And if you want to see videos similar to this, please click the playlist on the left. And if you are interested in checking out the channel in general, please click icon in the middle. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share it on your social medias, share it to your families and friends, follow us on our social medias, and we'll see y'all next time. Peace.